Fools will resign, wise players might make a draw, but only a true genius would be able to win this incredible position. You see, it seems like white is simply winning having a rook and a knight, for no pieces that black is left with. But if we pay closer attention, we're going to notice that there is a pawn that is only one step away from becoming a queen, and there is no way to stop that pawn. The king can take, and if we come all the way down here, the pawn can promote like this. But a wise player might be able to notice here that after rook to a7 check and king to b8, the rook can come up to a6 and threaten a fork of the king and the pawn. If the king takes the knight, we stop the pawn. But surprisingly, black can still promote to a queen, because after rook to b6 check, black is not going to take, allowing us to enter a one endgame. Instead, there is the brilliant shot king to a8, sacrificing the queen completely. But once we take the queen, well, now this is going to be a stalemate. The king is not in check, but it doesn't have any legal moves, so this is a draw. So there is no checkmate and there is no way to stop the pawn. How can white possibly be winning here? We need to take into consideration every single check in the position. So let's try to play knight to b6 check. This forces the king to b8. And now white here plays the surprising and very mysterious rook to c3. It is not exactly clear how this move stops the promotion to the queen. And, well, it doesn't. The queen can simply be reborn. And now black has a queen for a rook and a knight. Is black simply winning here? Well, not exactly. Because in this position white plays knight to d7 check. And as it turns out, black is stuck between a rock and a hard place. The king has to either come to the a file or up to b7. And here white has the brilliant and majestic rook to b3 check, sacrificing the rook completely with a fork. This attracts the queen up to b3 into yet another fork with knight to c5, attacking the king and the queen at the same time, landing white into a one endgame. And as it turns out, going to a7 or a8 doesn't help, because luckily, after rook to a3 check, the king only has one square that it can go to, exactly the b7 square. And now we still have to sacrifice, and this is still a one game for white. If you love incredible chess, follow me for more.